Lisbon Travel Guide Introduction. Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, is a captivating city that offers a rich blend of history, culture, and modern charm. Nestled along the scenic Tagus River, this coastal metropolis is renowned for its beautiful architecture, cobbled streets, vibrant neighborhoods, and welcoming atmosphere. Whether you're exploring its iconic landmarks or indulging in local cuisine, Lisbon provides a unique travel experience that caters to all types of travelers. This travel guide will take you through the top 15 places to visit, as well as essential information on transportation, accommodation, food and drink, culture, shopping, events, Wi-Fi networks, health, and emergency contacts to ensure a smooth journey. By subscribing, you become part of a global community of travelers just like you. We're here to inspire, guide, and help each other discover new adventures. So, hit that subscribe button, and let's make this journey unforgettable, together. Top 15 places to visit in Lisbon. Belém Tower, Torre de Belém. Belém Tower is an iconic symbol of Lisbon, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that dates back to the 16th century. Located on the banks of the Tagus River, it was originally built as a fortress to protect the city. Its intricate Manuline architecture is a stunning reflection of Portugal's age of discoveries. Visitors can explore the tower's different levels, which offer breathtaking views of the river and the surrounding gardens. Inside, you'll find historical exhibits that explain the significance of the tower. Be prepared to climb steep stairs, but the view from the top makes it worthwhile. Jerónimos Monastery, Mosteiro dos Jerónimos, another UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Jerónimos Monastery is one of the most impressive examples of Manuline architecture in the world. Built in the 16th century to celebrate Vasco da Gama's voyage to India, the monastery features intricately carved cloisters, grand facades, and a peaceful courtyard. The Church of Santa Maria inside the monastery is equally awe-inspiring, with its soaring ceilings and Gothic embellishments. Don't miss the tombs of Vasco da Gama and poet Luís de Camões, which rest inside the church. The adjacent museum offers an in-depth look at Portuguese maritime history. São Jorge Castle, Castelo de São Jorge. Perched atop one of Lisbon's 7 hills, São Jorge Castle provides panoramic views of the city and the Tagus River. The castle dates back to the 11th century and was once a Moorish royal residence before it was captured by the Portuguese. Today, visitors can wander through its ancient walls, climb the towers, and stroll in the shaded gardens. There's also a small museum inside that houses archaeological finds. The castle's scenic lookout points are ideal for photographing Lisbon's charming neighborhoods below. Alfama District. Lisbon's oldest neighborhood, Alfama, is a maze of narrow streets, hidden courtyards, and colorful houses. This historic area survived the 1755 earthquake, preserving its Moorish architecture. As you explore its labyrinthine alleys, you'll discover fado houses, where traditional Portuguese music is performed, along with local shops and cafes. Alfama is also home to some of Lisbon's most famous landmarks, including the Sé Cathedral and the National Pantheon. Climb up to the Miradouro de Santa Luzia for sweeping views of the red rooftops and the river below. Rocio Square, Praça do Rocio. Rocio Square is the bustling heart of Lisbon and has been a central gathering place since medieval times. It's surrounded by beautiful Pombaline architecture, lively cafes, and elegant fountains. The square is also home to the Dona Maria II National Theatre, which adds a touch of culture to this vibrant space. Stroll around the square, enjoy the pavement's famous wave-like cobblestone patterns, and grab a coffee at one of the many outdoor terraces. This is a great place for people watching and soaking in the city's energetic vibe. Baixa District. Baixa is Lisbon's downtown area and a must-visit for those interested in shopping, dining, and exploring neoclassical architecture. This district was completely rebuilt after the 1755 earthquake and features wide avenues lined with shops, restaurants, and historic landmarks. Highlights include the Elevator de Santa Justa, a wrought iron elevator that offers great views, and the Grand Praça do Comércio, a waterfront square that's perfect for a relaxing stroll. Baixa is also a great starting point to explore nearby neighborhoods like Chiado and Barro Alto. Chiado is Lisbon's elegant and bohemian neighborhood, known for its blend of modern shopping, historic buildings, and artistic flair. This area was once a gathering place for writers and intellectuals, and it still exudes a creative atmosphere. Stroll along Rua Garrett, lined with chic boutiques, cafes, and bookstores. Don't miss the famous A Brasileira Café, where a statue of poet Fernando Pessoa sits outside. The neighborhood also houses several theaters and museums, making it a great spot for culture lovers. Barro Alto is Lisbon's nightlife hub, coming alive after sunset with its lively bars, restaurants, and fado music houses. By day, it's a peaceful neighborhood filled with charming streets, art galleries, and vintage shops. Walk through the steep streets and discover hidden gems like antique bookstores and street art. At night, enjoy traditional Portuguese food at a local Tosca restaurant, and experience the soulful sounds of fado music. Barro Alto offers a contrast between the laid-back atmosphere of the day and the vibrant energy of its nightlife. LX Factory, once an industrial complex, LX Factory is now one of Lisbon's trendiest spots for art, shopping, and dining. Located in the Alcântara district, this creative space is home to numerous art studios, quirky boutiques, cafes, and restaurants. The walls are adorned with murals, and there's a constant stream of exhibitions and events, making it a dynamic place to visit. Stop by the Ler Devagar bookstore, set in a former printing press, or enjoy a rooftop drink with views of the 25 de Abril Bridge. 25 de Abril Bridge, often compared to San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge, the 25 de Abril Bridge is an engineering marvel that connects Lisbon with Almada across the Tagus River. While the bridge itself isn't open to pedestrians, you can get spectacular views of it from various parts of the city, especially from the nearby Cristo Rei statue on the opposite bank. The bridge is a key symbol of Lisbon's modernity and serves as a backdrop for many of the city's most beautiful vistas. Cristo Rei statue, inspired by Rio de Janeiro's Christ the Redeemer, the Cristo Rei statue in Almada offers one of the best panoramic views of Lisbon and the Tagus River. Standing at 110 meters tall, it overlooks the city from the opposite bank, providing visitors with breathtaking sights of the 25 de Abril Bridge and Lisbon's skyline. To reach the statue, you can take a ferry across the river and a bus up to the site. Once at the top, enjoy the peaceful surroundings and the sweeping views. National Museum of Ancient Art, Museu Nacional de Arte Antiga, for art lovers. The National Museum of Ancient Art is a must-visit destination. Located in a former palace, the museum houses an impressive collection of European, Asian, and African art, spanning several centuries. Highlights include works by Portuguese masters, Flemish tapestries, and intricate gold artifacts. The museum's peaceful gardens, with views of the river, are a lovely spot for relaxation after touring the exhibits. It's one of the most important museums in Portugal and a treasure trove for history and art enthusiasts. Oceanário de Lisboa, Lisbon Oceanarium. Lisbon's Oceanarium is one of the largest in the world and a fantastic place for families and marine life enthusiasts. Located in the Parque dos Nacos, this massive aquarium is home to over 8,000 sea creatures, including sharks, rays, and penguins. The central tank is a particular highlight, offering a 360-degree view of diverse underwater ecosystems. The Oceanarium is also dedicated to conservation and education, making it an engaging and informative experience for visitors of all ages. Parque dos Nacos, once the site of the 1998 World Expo, Parque dos Nacos is now a modern waterfront district filled with futuristic architecture, gardens, and entertainment options. Stroll along the promenade to admire the contemporary buildings, visit the Lisbon Casino, or take a ride on the cable car for great views of the Vasco da Gama Bridge. The area is also home to the aforementioned Lisbon Oceanarium and the Knowledge Pavilion, a hands-on science museum that's perfect for kids and adults alike. Fado Museum, Museu do Fado. Fado, the soulful music genre that originated in Lisbon, is celebrated at the Fado Museum in the Alfama district. This museum takes visitors on a journey through the history of fado, from its early days in the 19th century to its modern-day interpretation. Exhibits include vintage recordings, instruments, and multimedia displays that explain the deep connection between fado and Portuguese culture. If you want to understand Lisbon's soul, a visit to this museum is a must. Intercommunication systems. Lisbon's well-developed transportation network makes it easy for tourists to get around. The metro is one of the most efficient ways to travel across the city, with 4 color-coded lines covering key areas. Trams are another iconic mode of transport, particularly Tram 28, which takes you through historic neighborhoods. Ferries are available for trips across the Tagus River. Buses and funiculars also serve various parts of the city, offering scenic rides through Lisbon's hilly terrain. Taxis and rental cars. Taxis are readily available in Lisbon and are relatively affordable. You can hail one on the street or use ride-hailing apps like Uber and Bolt, which operate in the city. Taxis are metered, but it's advisable to confirm the fare before the ride. Rental cars are an option, though parking and navigating the narrow, steep streets of Lisbon can be challenging. It's recommended to rent a car only if you plan to explore areas outside of Lisbon, like Sintra or the coastal towns. Buses. Lisbon's bus network, operated by Caras, covers areas that are not reached by the metro or trams. Buses are frequent and connect key attractions, making them a convenient option for tourists. You can purchase tickets on board or use a Viva Viagem card, which can be topped up and used across various forms of public transportation. Accommodation. Lisbon offers a wide range of accommodation options to suit every budget. From luxury hotels in the Avenida da Liberdade to charming boutique hotels in Alfama and Baixa, there's something for everyone. Hostels and guesthouses are plentiful and are an excellent choice for budget travelers. For a more local experience, consider staying in an Airbnb or a pensão, traditional Portuguese guesthouse. Food and drink. Portuguese cuisine is a highlight of any visit to Lisbon. You'll find plenty of pastelerias, pastry shops, selling the famous pastéis de nata, a delicious egg custard tart. For lunch or dinner, try bacalhau, salted codfish, grilled sardines, or a hearty caldo verde soup. Alfama is known for its tasks, small family-run restaurants serving traditional dishes. Don't miss the chance to experience a fado dinner, where soulful music accompanies your meal. Lisbon's vibrant wine bars are also great places to sample Portuguese wines. Culture. Lisbon's rich history is evident in its architecture, music, and art. The city has a strong connection to fado, a melancholic music genre that's an integral part of the local culture. Lisbon is also known for its azulejos, beautiful blue and white ceramic tiles that decorate many buildings. Throughout the year, Lisbon hosts a variety of cultural festivals, including the Lisbon Book Fair and the Indie Lisboa Film Festival. Museums such as the Calouste Gulbenkian Museum and the Mayat, Museum of Art, Architecture, and Technology, offer diverse art experiences. Shopping. From local markets to high-end boutiques, Lisbon has it all. For traditional Portuguese products, visit the Mercado da Ribeira or the Feira da Ladra flea market. Avenida da Liberdade is where you'll find luxury brands, while Baixa and Chiado offer a mix of international stores and local artisans. Don't forget to pick up some azulejos or ceramics, as well as Portuguese olive oil, cork products, and ginja, a local cherry liqueur, as souvenirs. Events and festivals. Lisbon is a city that knows how to celebrate. The Festa de Santo Antonio in June is one of the most popular events, where the streets of Alfama come alive with music, dancing, and grilled sardines. Other notable events include the Lisbon Pride Festival, the Lisbon and Sintra Film Festival, and NOS Alive, a major music festival that attracts international artists. Throughout the year, there are numerous cultural and art events, including fado performances and food festivals. Wi-Fi networks. Most hotels, cafes, and restaurants in Lisbon offer free Wi-Fi. The city also has a public Wi-Fi network, particularly in tourist areas such as Praça do Comércio and Rocio Square. If you need constant access to the internet, You can rent a portable Wi-Fi device or purchase a local SIM card from major providers like Vodafone or Mio. Health Lisbon has excellent healthcare facilities, with both public and private hospitals available for tourists. Pharmacies are widespread and can provide over-the-counter medication. For minor ailments, you can visit a Centro de Saúde health center. Emergency medical services are available, and EU citizens can use their European Health Insurance Card (EHIC) for access to public health care. Emergency numbers in case of emergencies. The main contact numbers are 112, general emergency number, ambulance, fire, police. Lisbon is generally a safe city, but it's always advisable to stay aware of your surroundings, especially in busy tourist areas. Weather: Lisbon enjoys a Mediterranean climate, with mild, rainy winters and hot, dry summers. Spring, March to May, and fall, September to October, are the best times to visit, with pleasant temperatures and fewer crowds. Summer, June to August, can be quite hot, with temperatures reaching up to 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter, November to February, remains mild, with averages around 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Conclusion: Lisbon is a city that captivates with its mix of history, culture, and modern charm. From its ancient neighborhoods and majestic landmarks to its vibrant nightlife and delicious cuisine, Lisbon offers an unforgettable experience for every traveler. Whether you're wandering through the cobbled streets of Alfama, enjoying a sunset view from São Jorge Castle, or listening to the melancholic sounds of Fado, the city's unique atmosphere will stay with you long after your visit. Plan your journey carefully, and take time to savor everything this beautiful city has to offer. By subscribing, you become part of a global community of travelers just like you. We're here to inspire, guide, and help each other discover new adventures. So, hit that subscribe button, and let's make this journey unforgettable, together.